We're gonna try this again, family. We had a timer mess up the last one. But anyways, where do I start at? Man, just get out in nature. You know what I'm saying? Get out in nature and just do the work that it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get ideas in nature that you ain't gonna get anywhere else. You can't get from your corporate 9 to 5 and all that fucking chaos. And so it's like when you get outside the box, you think outside the box. You got to get outside the box to think outside the box. And in your business, the number one thing is, this is why I say, guys, you got to partner up with Amazon. You got to partner with the number one company in the world. You know what I'm saying? Number one e-commerce company in the world. When you get into e-commerce, that way you can learn how e-commerce is done, learn the infrastructure, learn marketing. That's the thing. With Amazon, they have so many customers, you don't even have to worry about marketing, but you can still market your products on there. You can launch your own brand. You know what I'm saying? And in all businesses, there's 3 things that you need to master in any business, doesn't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's number 1 is marketing. You know what I'm saying? 2 is sales. 3rd one is fulfillment. Marketing your business, you got to learn how to get your first customer. Like, don't nobody know you, so you got to get attention. You got to drive traffic to your product. You know what I'm saying? To your business or service. If you got a product or a service, you know what I'm saying? Sales, you got to be able to network with people. You got to be able to talk to people. This is why rejection is your best friend in business, because the more no's you get, it brings you closer to a yes. No means not yet. You feel me? So it's like, the more people you can talk to and get in alignment with your business and your goals, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to bring you're going to automatically get a customer for, if you talk to enough people. It's just a numbers game. Literally, sales is just a numbers game, especially if you understand it's like, it's just simple. It's a numbers game. And with fulfillment, with your product, make sure that your product can be delivered on time. Make sure that your product can provide an experience to your customers where it's like it can wow them, you know what I'm saying, or just leave a lasting impression on them. You know what I'm saying? This is why with supplements, people take supplements. They may not necessarily see a result instantly, but they get the boost of the community, the confidence. You know what I'm saying? That they starting something different. Or if a person is, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter the product. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can see this in everyday life. But I just use supplements because I'm a gym guy, but I work out anywhere. Doesn't matter. I work out here. And so it's like, at the end of the day, guys, remember, consistency is your compensation. And so, doesn't matter what it is you're doing, just remain consistent. Yeah, I know it's been a few days since I posted on YouTube, but it's okay. Chaos. Things happen, but it's like, I'm back, guys, and so I'll be posting this video, you know what I'm saying, as the 1% grow, you know what I'm saying, we back to the 1% daily, you know what I'm saying, like, we ain't going nowhere. I recorded videos, but my Wi-Fi been down, and shit just, been traveling, and Wi-Fi been down, been terrible, just everything that wanted to happen did happen, but it's like, hey, it's okay. We can get back into it, because at the end of the day, I'm not doing this, you know what I'm saying, this was all for a matter of growth, and so, like, if you posting content, you know what I'm saying, get back to posting that content. You know what I'm saying? If you working on your business, get back to growing your business, reaching out to people, marketing your business. You know what I'm saying? Doing sales. Those are the main 3 things. Like I said, marketing, sales, and fulfillment. That's the only thing you should be worried about. How many people are you reaching out to daily? Are you reaching out to at least 10, 20 people a day, telling them about your product or service? You know what I'm saying? And the more feedback you get from the market, the more you gonna know, the more you gonna know how to, shift and ideate ultimately at the end of the day. But it's just simple. Just know your customer and know your avatar. Know who figure out who's your ideal customer. You know what I'm saying? And like with YouTube, my ideal customer on here, my ICP is anybody that's looking to grow. You can be a beginner, you can be a elite CEO. It doesn't matter as long as there's always room for growth. It doesn't matter. My YouTube is for, people that's seeking growth, and not just, in their business, but their mindset, because mindset rules all, in the spirit ultimately. So, especially if you're a spiritual being, you know what I'm saying, you're a spiritual person, and you know that, everything in life, there's a spiritual aspect to everything. So, anyways, guys, I'm not for the yap that much longer. This was it for your 1% daily of growth. I hope this helped you. I hope I gave you a boost. We finna get to work. I got some work to do out there, bit, out this thing. Gonna do some work outside with nature, and get outside, guys, and just do your thing. And look, if you're interested in growing your Amazon business hands off, let's say you don't want to do all the operations, all the fulfillment, the customer service, learn out the sourcing, product sourcing for your Amazon business, you can partner up with us. We have a fully automated team where, you know what I'm saying, a team of virtual assistants where we run your entire business for you. And it's like if you're interested in growing your Amazon business, you know, hands-free, where you don't have to do too much. You don't have to do all those things from operations, all of that. We handle everything for you in your Amazon business. Click the link below and book a phone call. And let's say if you're interested in just doing it on the side and just making a few extra, you know, $1,000 a month, your first $35K a month. Hey, guess what? You can just learn it. You can still learn it. So we have beginner programs, you know what I'm saying? And I have one-on-ones for people that are interested in doing it one-on-one. But you got to be, you know, you have to meet the requirements. So, but I have a free introductory training below, so you can check out the training below where I break down everything on how I use AI and how, you know, how you can use AI yourself to build your Amazon business in less than 90 days, you know what I'm saying, with my two-step AI process, you know. So click the link below for that, guys. And always remember, 1% daily growth leads to not 365% a year, but 3,700 times percent. That's at least 1% a day, you know what I'm saying? And some days you're going to grow by 2%. Some days you're going to grow by 3%, 10%, you know, because the consistency will compound. So keep putting in the work and keep taking action. That's what it's all about. Love, family.